Hello everyone. I am doing a video on candle work review. So I'm reviewing candles from Botanicas and comparing it to homemade or practitioner made candles and determining what is the better result. Right, and the candle that I'm using is a prosperity candle. Right, I always try to revamp my prosperity candle workings. So the candle that I chose from the Botanica is the Fast Money Blessings candle. Powerful Indian house blessings, Indian spirit candle. Right, so Fast Blessings, got some yellow writing. The candle was white and blue when I brought it. It did burn clear, some white residue around the glass. I take this white residue as a good thing. I'm going to talk a little bit about the results. So why did I choose a white and blue candle? So I've been working with my ancestors who I'm getting a good feeling are from a sea location, by the sea. Right, so because they're by the sea, I've been working a lot with the color blue, right? So that's been resonating with me. So I wanted to get a candle, and sometimes candle making, it takes a while, right? I've got to let it cure, got to do it on the right date. So Botanica candle it is. And I also was getting some angel numbers repeatedly popping up in my everyday. So I thought I would play a lottery number, and I wanted a candle to boost it. I'm still trying to figure out the formula to win some daily numbers, right? But I'm going to talk about this candle, and then I'm going to talk about one of my candles that I've made and talk about the difference, and then I'm going to do an update video. So getting right into this candle. What did I do with this candle? Well, I empowered this candle with incense burning. So I burn luck and blessing and money incense all of the time, right? And so that definitely empowered this candle. I did speak to my ancestors about the candle, even though this was not the only candle lit on the altar, right? I spoke to my ancestors about this candle, and I spoke to the spirit of the candle about some of my concerns. I did not get my original intention, which is also why I brought a fast luck candle, which was to win like the daily numbers. I did not get the original intention, but I did get close to what the daily number was, which was $500. I got about $400 from this candle, and additional, I guess, random money over the course of 14 days. That's not the best results from a money candle, but this candle did not have a petition, right? I did not include a petition under the candle, nor did I write my name at the top of the candle. So there was nothing really directing this candle except for my intentions, right? Sometimes fast luck, there was other things going on in the altar. I did not feel like dressing this candle up to the T, right? But I did put some magnetic sand in here and clover, right? Clover for luck and some magnetic sand. So I made about $400 off of this. Not the best working, but what I am thinking about is how this money candle could be made better. From Botanica scents, right? Just buying a candle from a Botanica, you can manifest very beautiful things. At the same time, I think that the scent wasn't that strong from the candle. Now, you don't need a strongly scented candle to attract or to work alchemy, but there's barely scent in Botanica candles, and you really want something that gradually create scent in the home, because that's really going to attract spirits. You know, like if you want a spirit's attention, you got to knock loud. Well, when you want spirit's attention, the scent from a candle, it has to travel a little bit far, right? So that's not what I got from this candle. I think that could be one thing about it. Also, I did not sit diligently at the altar every single day with this candle, but we're talking about quick magic, right? So something that I don't have to pay so much attention to. So I'm going to try one of my candles. So this candle is one that I pulled out of stock. So I pulled this candle out of stock because it is oxidized at the top. I made this a few months ago, and I think there was a sharp change in temperature, right? Temperature of my apartment. We were changing seasons. This candle got oxidized, and also sometimes candles just do that. It's a sensitive business, right? But this is still a good 7-day candle. Oh, also I should say this candle took 14 days to burn out. So something about when candles last longer, I feel like this is supposed to be a 7 to 10 day candle, and it lasted 14 days. There wasn't that much power behind the candle. Granted, that could also be just from my intentions. Oh, something else that I should say, I did add tarot cards to the altar to help align or hone in my intention. So I did do that, right? So I plan on doing similar things with this candle. So this candle is scented. It's not a heavy scent, but it is scented. It actually has crystals on the inside. It has lodestone for attraction, and it's got a green color, which is traditional, and I did dress the candle with some mandrake root for empowerment, and some multicolored glitter. I almost said sprinkles. Multicolored glitter so that money can come in all directions. And I'm going to just leave this in the same space that I left the fast money candle. I might change the tarot card orientation because I'm not trying to win the lottery. I'm just trying to get fast money results and just see what happens when I put very little effort into this. But at the same time, just kind of learning a little bit from the process, I think I can still write my name at the top and let that be a bare minimum, and making sure that as I'm thinking of this money concern, I keep coming back to my candle, right? I'm not really concerned about money, but you know, unless you got all your money goals, you can always work on prosperity work, prosperity magic, right? Just to open doors along the way, right? So this candle, I'm going to put in some energy, not a lot, but I want to see the difference. And really, this is about encouraging you to also make your own candles. You can always melt your candles at a very low temperature in your own oven. The only thing you will need is an empty jar, and you can completely wash a jar out. Like if I were to do that, right, like I already have my glasses for 7-day candles, but if I were to reuse this, I would wash the inside and make sure that I also use Florida water. Something really key to note as a candle maker, I can tell you this, Florida water really gets up wax. So just putting a lot more Florida water in and some soap and really going around the inside of the jar, right? And so you can melt down your old candles. Even if you have scented candles and they're not really for alchemy, you can use that, right? Because you want the scent to travel some distance, right? Open up a window when you light this candle so that the scent can travel distance. Spirits can hear the message, right? It can travel space and distance, right? So melting down your own candles, good prosperity scent. If you have any basil candles, if you have any citrus candles, any foresty candles, those are going to be great, like forest scent. I don't think you really need to worry about color, because all kinds of colors attract money in different ways. Green is a really big popular candle color, but you can also use red if you need it fast. You can use candle colors based on the deities that you work with, the paths that you work with, your favorite color, what you align to the most, right? And just pour them down or melt them down and re-pour them. You do have to have a wick though, so being sure to have a wick, and just see how things change when you make your own candles. I like to pour my candles on days that match astrological alignments, which I think are important to cure, right? You want the candle to solidify under certain conditions, right? All of this really empowers the candle. So I will be back next week with the results of doing very little work on my pre-made candle, my homemade candle, and tell you the results. See you then. Bye.